Hello guys, so today in this video we're going to be discussing something called summation. It looks like this. Now in the 17,000s it was created by a guy named Euler. He created many stuff like the Euler number, of course. So today I'm going to teach you what summation actually is. So this is the symbol. And let's do a question with it. So let's put the upper limit as 4. Let's put it as 4. This is a basic one. 4 and I equals 1 of I plus 1. Now you might be asking, how do we solve this? Well, the actual solution to it is, so you see guys, I put the upper limit as 4. Well, the upper limit is actually where we stop, and the bottom limit is where we start. So basically guys, you see how I put I equals 1. So let's plug that in. 1 plus 1, which equals 2, of course. So we put 2 plus, now let's put I for 2. So 2 plus 1, and that's just 3. So 2 plus 3. Now let's put 3 for I. We have 3 plus 1, which equals just 4. So plus 4. And you see how I put the upper limit as 4? Well, that's where we're going to stop. So we're going to add all the numbers up to 4, which just equals 10. So that's what this equals. So this equals 10. Yay! We solved the summation equation. Now guys, let's solve another one. Let's put this one as 6. And let's put this one as I equals 1. You could put way others than I. You could put x equals 1, j equals 1, z equals 1, anything equals. So let's put I minus 1 this time. Remember, we have to substitute I for 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So 0 plus, now let's put I for 2. 2 minus 1, which equals 1. So 0 plus 1. And then let's put 3 for it. 3 minus 1, which equals 2. So 0 plus 1 plus 2. Now let's put 4 for I. 4 minus 1, which equals 3. So plus 3. And then let's put 5 for I. 5 minus 1, which is 4. Plus 4. And finally, 6, I equals 6, where we stop. So 6 minus 1 equals 5. Finally, plus 5. And when we add all of these together, the answer is 15. Because, remember, 6 is where we stop. So that's why the answer is 6 is 15. Isn't that so easy? So summation is just adding numbers. Alright guys, let's do way more examples. But guys, don't worry, because it's not that as tricky as the teacher taught you. So let's solve this one. The upper limit as 3 this time. And I equals 1. Let's think of a solution we could put. Probably I squared. I squared. So remember, we have to put each number until 3 for I. So 1 squared, that's just 1. So we put 1 plus, now let's put 2 for I. 2 squared, which is 4. So plus 4 plus, now let's put 3 for I. Remember, we stopped. Alright guys, one more reminder. So 3, the upper limit is where we stop. So finally, let's put 3 for I. So 3 squared is just 9. So we have 1 plus 4 plus 9. Now, let's solve this. And all of this just equals, and everything in the column just equals 14. So that's the solution to this, equals 14. So I hope you understand what summation is. Now let's do one more example and we'll wrap it up for the day. Summation actually is useful in a lot of situations in real life if you want to show a series of addition. That's why it's called summation, because it means adding. So if you want to show a series of adding, you could use summation, created by Euler in the 17,000. Let's put the upper limit as 4 again, as 4, and I divided by 2. So if we have 1, let's put our column up. Remember, column are just answer sets. So first, if I equals 1, 1 divided by 2, that's just 0.5. That's just 0.5. And then the second answer is if we put I equals to 2, we have 2 divided by 2, which just equals 1. And now if it equals 3, we have 3 divided by 2, which just equals like about 0.75. And then finally, if we have I equal to 4, we have 4 divided by 2, or just 2. So these are the solutions. Now, remember, we have to add all of them up. So 0.5 plus 1 plus 0.75 plus 2 all equals 4.25. 4.25. So that's the answer to our summation solution. So summation of 4 and I equals 1 of I divided by 2 just equals 4.75. That's how easy summation is. Just get all the answer sets and add them together. So this is our solution. Now guys, next video we're probably going to discuss what the imaginary unit I is. Hope you stay tuned. Bye guys! See you next video! Bye!